some parachute twine. And clothes are optional in the National Forest. Alright, I got something very important to talk about. First of all, whenever I make hummingbird, I call it hummingbird juice, I make it sweeter than the sweetest. It's like Karo syrup, to be honest. And then I put other things that I have found in hummingbird nests, soft and beautiful things. And whenever you find a little tiny hummingbird nest full of eggs and it's surrounded with down, and it's just beautiful. There's Camp Coriander. I'll show you something. There's my solar shower. I really love it. There's a few issues to work out. But overall, I love my solar shower. And there's my, I have this little red Trident to go. And every day I air out my sleeping bag over there by me. Alright, we're going to talk about something very serious. I've been a Navy SEAL. I've done things for every president since Ronald Reagan. I did things for Ronald Reagan. There's my awesome sleeping bag down to 0. I mean, you're warm down to 0, and then under 0, you're miserable. But anyway, at work, I use one of these to pick up litter, and so I purchased me one for the National Forest. And just to let you know, it's great for picking up pine cones. What I do is I'll pick up like a 5-gallon bucket of pine cones, and then I'll get one and I'll put rubbing alcohol on it, and I'll light it. It goes up, and then you got the pile of 5-gallon bucket of pine cones, and spray a little rubbing alcohol on it, and you got a roaring fire in any condition instantly. But what we're going to talk about today is the litter in the National Forest. And I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Whenever you go shopping at Whole Foods, the delicious organic tomatoes, the Brandywine pinks and reds, and the Cherokees, and everything's organic and grown with love. Honey from the best food and honey from around the world you can buy at Whole Foods. And what goes in comes out. And the only better food is grown by home gardeners. When you grow your own food and medicine, and you have 1 or 2 green thumbs, or the whole family has green thumbs. I mean, your garden is just awesome, and that is the freshest and best food you can have. And what goes in comes out. And what is disturbing to me is what I have found in the National Forest. Clothes are optional, but you have to wear sandals, and here's why. Let's go this way. There's glass, and here's most of it is beer related. Now then, when I first got to Flagstaff a couple of years ago, I went to a place that's off limits, and I found pottery, and I found arrowheads, and that is a sign of intelligent life. And then here in the National Forest, I'm finding shards of glass instead of arrowheads. Metal. I don't even know what that is. But this is pollution of the worst kind. And we must be the generation that changes the path, changes the direction, and we are that generation. So whenever I say I've done things for the presidents of the United States since Ronald Reagan, I'm not kidding. And whenever I bring up Forrest Gump, he started to run, and that's a healthy thing. He ran across the United States. The movie, maybe it's based on a real person. I'm not sure, but anyway, Forrest Gump. He started running across the United States, and everyone could see he knows the way. We're gonna get behind him. And me, as a United States Navy SEAL, I damn well know I'm going the right direction. And when I find pollution in the national forest, I'm putting everyone on notice that this is the wrong way. And now we know the right way. And here's what I'm going to suggest, and it's an easy decision, is whenever you go to a city park or a county park, state park, or a national forest, I want you to pick up, you always leave your campsite a little better than you found it, but I want you to walk 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet, whatever it takes. And I want you to find that extra shard of glass or cigarette butt or whatever it is. I mean, I can't even hardly bear to show you how. There's some concrete, steel. And look at all these fires. There's just pollution everywhere. So, too much for one person, but all of us. We're gonna clean up the national forest, and everyone will look back at 2017 as the year that the people came together, started to plant gardens and build beautiful cities, not slums. And they cleaned up the national forest. So we're the generation going forward. The winners, the tip of the spear, the point of the arrowhead. The people who made the right decisions were the ones. I mean, it went whenever I got out here and I started picking up the litter with this litter picker upper. I stood in one place for 20 minutes and I couldn't get to the bottom of the litter, and so that's when I thought, oh my gosh, I got a rake. And whenever I started to rake everything up, there's just so much pollution in one spot. And then there hasn't been anyone here since last year, because I was camping that direct up on the top of the hill last year. And no one was down here. There hasn't been anyone here for at least 6, 7 months, 8, I don't know, a long time. And it smells like human urine right here in this pile of glass, and it's just terrible. So here's a few feet away, and I mean, look at it. It's just everywhere. You don't have to go but a few feet. And here's what happens. you really can't even see it, but then you get a rake, it's everywhere, and it smells like human urine. These are not good people who do these things. I mean, here's some more. The arrowheads, we could be making arrowheads out of brown glass and green glass, and that would show intelligence. But instead, we just find garbage. So we are the generation that we take the correct path in this ugly path. Or losers and bad people. I don't know. Here's another one. Here, look at this. I hope I haven't shown you this already. Here's another one. I mean, a few feet away. Got a car light. There's a button. Probably useful. I don't know. But it's just shards of glass instead of, look at this. This is the National Forest. Wear your sandals. Clothes are optional. And we're going to clean this up. And we are the generation that went the correct direction. We left the stupid people behind us. The cannibals. The ones that don't know what they're doing. Which direction they're going. It's pretty easy. It's an easy path. The good path is a great path. So, alright. We love the United States and we do the right thing. And it's that simple. Alright. Have a great day.